Welcome everybody to this episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Park Project. My name is Shadow. Welcome to all the new viewers and new subscribers that I have on my channel. I got at least 3 new ones. For you guys who don't know what this actual project is, this is me recreating my own Disney park. And what I'm doing is, Disney has the Disneyland in California. They have Disney World in Florida. And I thought they really needed something in more of the central United States. So a long time ago, Walt Disney, who is originally from Missouri, had an idea to build a park. 2 actually. He was going to do one in West Virginia, no, not West Virginia, Virginia. And then he was going to build another one. There was another thought that they had that they was going to build one around Missouri. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not from there, and this is my southern voice. I really don't know how to pronounce it, but Missouri. So, kind of in the Ozarks is what I kind of thought this would be. And, yeah, so that's what we've been doing since, starting this little project. And it's a very, very momentous occasion. We have reached episode number 20 on this. That's right, 20. That means you guys who have stuck around with me, who have followed me since the beginning, you have stuck around for 20 episodes of me just ranting and rambling on as I'm doing these videos. I don't know why you stick with me, but yeah. So we have come a long way. If you've noticed, the last couple of episodes I have done have been in 1080p. So since we started out with very low-grade equipment, kind of making these videos, and I started a series and everything, it was kind of a learning experience. I started, figuring out things as I went, basically. And you guys have stuck with me, and I appreciate that so much. Now we've got all new equipment. We have a whole new computer. What you're seeing is old footage, though. Still, we haven't caught up to where we're at yet in the park. I promise you we will get to that. And I am going to actually finish this park as well. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, he's never going to finish this. No. And that's true. I have never finished a project, ever. This one is one I am going to finish, though. I promise. I still have the files. I haven't lost anything through 3 different computer builds. I still have every single file and everything. So it's been an effort, and one that I'm very proud of. And sometimes I don't really feel like working on it, and then other times I just get an idea in my head and I just go with it. And that's pretty much what we are doing. And I gotta say it one more time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in with me through everything, through thick and thin, through our humble beginnings and our crappy videos and me rambling on and going through all this. And I very, very much appreciate it. So let's talk about the actual video now, what we're doing, since we got all that out of the way. The last video, in episode 19, we finished up the right side of our main street, and we finished up the Tony's restaurant. We finished up the Gibson Girl parlor, the ice cream parlor. We finished up the marketplace building, Disney Clothiers. There's a magic shop on the other side. All of those are on the right side of the street, which, and I thought all of those buildings turned out really, really well. And it left me trying to figure out what I was going to do on this side of the street. And I kind of had a couple of buildings that I knew I wanted on this side. And then we had to figure out how to fill in the spaces in between those buildings, because I didn't know what to do with that. One of the buildings, which you are seeing me build right now, is Walt's Restaurant. An absolutely beautiful building that is located in the Disney parks, and it's been there quite a while. It's just a classic home-cooked kind of meal. That's basically what you can get there. And, I thought that the building came out really, really well, and I hope you guys agree. I used a photo reference, and although we can't really get everything exactly the way that it is in the actual pictures and in the park, because Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is very, very limited on what we have. And I can create my own custom scenery, and that is some things we have been doing for some stuff. I'm doing basically just trying to get stuff done with what is actually in the game, and only creating what I absolutely have to for now. And using the stuff that we had, I thought Walt's came out excellent. And again, I hope you guys definitely agree with me. Now, what you are watching me build right now is something that I kind of came up with. It was a thought that occurred in my head, And you know, it started out as a space filler, but I kind of had an idea, and I wanted to do. There's a Mad Hatter's hat shop in one of the Disney parks, and I wanted to expand on that a little bit. I wanted to make it really cool. This is the kind of store that you would go into to get all your mouse ears, your Donald, your Goofy. You know, what's the snowman from Frozen? It doesn't matter. But anyway, all of the hats and stuff that you see people wearing, basically monogrammed mouse ears, all that stuff like that, you can get in these hat shops that they have in the parks. And that's what this is. The Mad Hatter Hat Shop is where you would get this. This is customized, or just regular hats that you can get. And I wanted to kind of make it look very, very different. And I thought, let's put a hat on the actual front of the building. It's the Mad Hatter's Hat Shop, and Alice is one of my favorite things. So let's really get into this. Let's make it look like a hat on the front of it, and that is what we kind of started doing. Now, a lot of people kind of were like, "Oh, that doesn't really look like a hat," and I'll agree, but it does look like a hat from what we had to work with, and I thought it came out really, really well with what I had. I will go back and maybe redo this a little bit and maybe make some custom scenery. It needs more of a brim, I guess you could say, on the hat itself, because the brim it's very thin, and that kind of doesn't really fit well with what we were doing. And so I will go back and try to redo this building. And I had a whole lot of trouble trying to figure out how we were actually going to do the top and the roof and everything. And I think I finally settled up on this right here, and it turned out really well, and I was happy with it. And yeah, so this is, it turned out to be an interesting little building, definitely, and I'm very happy with it. And I know I keep saying that. I keep saying I'm happy with this, I'm happy with that, and this is very much true, because everything that I've done so far in this park, this is some of my best work I've ever done in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I'll be honest, I don't feel like I get a whole lot of recognition for it, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is a dying game. And, Shy Guys World is where I post a lot of my pictures and stuff of these parks and stuff at, or I used to anyway. I'm not really on Shy Guys World as much anymore. I've been playing a whole lot of Planet Coaster, and ever since playing Planet Coaster and stuff, I haven't really been back on Shy Guys World, but maybe a couple of times. But, this is where basically you can, my park pictures and stuff, I end up putting them on there. And, people, they really like it, but it's, I don't know. Shy Guys World kind of is, at the time, the last time I was on there was kind of dying out. And there wasn't a whole lot of people on there. Even people who were doing even better parks than what I feel like I'm doing, they still weren't getting a whole lot of content or a whole lot of comments and stuff on there. And that's because the user base had just kind of died out. There's just not a whole lot of people left in this game that's still enjoying it, that's still playing it. You guys who have been watching me from the very beginning, and I've said this at the beginning, and I'm going to say it again, and I very, very much appreciate you guys sticking with me throughout all of this. And I'm sorry, the videos, I ramble on quite a bit in the videos. This video right here is about 12 minutes long, and it's really hard to try to find things to talk about for 12 minutes. I could speed the video up even more, but by doing that, it makes it kind of illegible. You can't really see what's going on, and don't really want to do that. So I try to keep it at a manageable speed where you guys can kind of see the building process that I'm going through and everything, and go from there. So what you're watching me do right now is I'm actually planning out some more buildings and stuff that I was going to build in the park. And this is something I like to do. I like to take and put like walls and stuff up and kind of general shapes of what it's going to look like and go from there. And of course now we are just doing the lighting in the park, because that was something I felt, I want to do some lighting and work on that. And it's just basically a whole lot of details is what we're just working on at this moment. Just trying to fix the street. The marketplace building, that's a custom piece you're seeing me work on right there. I made that just for that building because there wasn't anything I could find in the game that I liked. So I made that just for that building. Just one simple piece, and it made the building so much better, just one small custom scenery piece. Alright, so I have a couple of minutes here. Let's talk about a few other little things that we can go on with it. There's the trolley tracks. I can't wait to get the trolleys rolling. Hopefully I can finish this year and get everything working and let the guests in, and I'm kind of wondering how it's gonna play out once we actually allow guests and stuff in there, and with everything. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit everything I want to do into one single park. I'm gonna have to split it up into at least 2, probably even more than that, but at least 2. Yeah, so hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're coming up on the end of the video, and I'm going to head out of here. Make sure you guys, if you want to see the building process, if you want to see what I've been doing in Planet Coaster as well, you can check me out on Twitch. I am trying to stream at least 3 to 4 times a week. Hopefully more. Just depends. I should be streaming right now, and I'm not. I'm actually working on this video, and it's something I want to do. I am promising you guys that I am going to do 3 videos a week. I'm going to try to post them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 3 different videos each week. You'll have one of these Roller Coaster Tycoon ones. You'll have one from Planet Coaster, and then one for something else. So hopefully you guys are going to start enjoying these. I also want to announce one more thing. If we can get 200 subscribers here on YouTube, 200 followers, I will start doing a video every day. So work on that. Let your friends know. Share my videos. Get the word out. Let's get some more followers on here. I've only got 69 69 followers right now. That's kind of funny. But yeah, check me out. Check out my Twitch channel. Check me out on Twitter as well, where you can see, that's where I make announcements and just little things. And I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that button down below, and I will see you guys later.